Hello everybody, super excited to be here. We are at the reopening of Disney Springs here in Orlando, Florida. So for some reason the ramp to the Orange Garage was closed coming off of the main freeway or World Center Drive. Looks like here's the Lime Garage ramp. That's still closed. Let's see this Orange Garage. We went on a detour and made us do a couple U-turns, and I think the ramp should be open from here. Looks like the cars are going in, so let's check it out. They might have just redirected us this time because it's still the first day, opening day, just before 10 a.m. It's still 9:24, so there's probably a lot of redirection going on, just trying to get all the garages filled up again. So far, parking seems pretty normal. There's no cast members directing people where to park. All right, we just parked. It was very easy to find parking. There's plenty of spaces still available. Level 2 of Orange Garage. All right, I got my mask. Let's do this. It'll be the first U.S. Disney property that will be opening up. It's very exciting. There's a lot of people here. You can tell that the crowds are excited. I want to point out that it's a good tip that you should put your mask on before you leave your vehicle. You know, if a kid jumps out of another car, you know, because they're all excited, you want to protect them. So just put your mask on before leaving your car. That way everybody has a peace of mind. No cast members really directing you where to park. I guess there's limiting capacity to just the Orange Garage and the Lime Garage. Just bring your own sanitizer just in case, you know, you accidentally touch a surface and you can't find a nearby hand washing station. These are really handy. Fits right in your pocket. All right, stay 6 feet apart. Let's do this. Here's the temperature check done by Advent Health. Thank you. This is exciting. So far, so good with the mask. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. So, yeah, good times. So I believe some of these eateries here will be opening up today as well. As you can see, there's more markers placed. And then even when you go right here, you know, they want you to stay behind this line when you're ordering food. That way you're not getting into the cast members bubble or anything. But there'll be plenty of distancing markers, and I'm sure that they're gonna have some cast members guiding people around. So Disney was smart and they decided to remove the flap off the trash cans, the way people are not touching the door to dump trash in there. So we got like one-way arrows here. If you're on the right path, you're gonna have to stay to the right and let the others on the left-hand side to be a little bit distant from you. It's not too bad. Let me tell you guys, it feels so good to be back here. It's amazing. So far, I think everyone's doing a really great job at social distancing. Everyone's wearing masks. Everyone's having fun. Yeah, it's good times. But for real though, how many times am I gonna say good times? One of the opening day restaurants will be STK. I'll be checking it out later. So I'm noticing that there's two types of signs on the ground. There's the please stand here mark, where they, you know, obviously want you to stand there, wait for the next person there. But here, it's please stand behind this line, because I think there's gonna be a cast member here in front of a storefront, you know, kind of dictating how many people can be inside of a store. And as you can see here at Paradiso 37, you got the, you know, more of the markers right there, and then the entry point to the restaurant. Now, if you come around back here, it looks like they're only doing an exit point, you know, just to keep the whole one-way thing and be really good about social distancing. Over here, there's some socially distanced seats where they usually have live music at night. Another cool safety feature to point out here at the boathouse is these little markers on the ground. A lot of people kind of crowd around this area to watch the cars go in to the lake. So they want you to space out. You know, you can still watch the cars, but you can still space out here. Joffrey's is now open. See, we're following the social distance markers here. You already got a line going. Cool thing to note is that even though there may not be any more markers on the ground, people are still maintaining a good 6-foot distance. It's just a little bit after 10 a.m. Everything just opened up. Those stores that are opening up just opened up. So far, so good. Crowd levels are really nice. Everyone's keeping good distance and spacing, so Good job, everybody. You can see the area where the buses used to drop off are completely blocked off right now because it's not an entry point into Disney Springs. You got some more please stand here markers right in front of Zara. That's where you go in, and that's where you exit. So one way in, one way out. As you can see, Deluxe Burger is getting ready to open up their doors soon. They've got a nice queue all set up with the markers. And then looks like they're extending their outdoor skiing area because all of this is new. I got here about 9:30 in the morning. It's about 10:30 now. I've been wearing the mask for about an hour. I have not taken it off. And I gotta say, with the Florida weather, it's still pretty decent. I'm not sweating, I can't really breathe well. Like, everything's fine. Everything's good. So, good times. I said good times again. Ugh. Here's another one of the signs heading onto one of the main bridges of Disney Springs. This is one of my favorite ones because, like, look at that. It just looks so beautiful. And I am need to go back on this side. There we go. There's no announcement on when Raglan Road was going to open up, but they still have all the markers in place like they would be. Looking forward to this place opening up again. Over at the takeout area of Wine Bar George, the cool thing about this is they have a menu out here that you can just look at, so that way you don't have to touch any menus. And then you can also scan your phone here and grab a digital menu on your phone. Here at Aaron McKenna's, you can see there's a cast member there. And just before they go in, they explain to a guest, you know, the steps and procedures to take to be safe and healthy while indoors. Looks like Basin is open and there's people inside shopping. This is awesome. Out in the backside by Basin and the Four Rivers Cantina truck. These doors at World of Disney will only be exit only. We're seeing the one-way entrances again with the co-op store at the Trendy area. These will be the exit doors right here. And trading is closed, but that's okay. They're getting ready. Here's the entry point to the World of Disney store. It's not open yet. It'll be opening soon, but the entrance is right here by Emirates. So I don't know about the limited capacity yet, but so far so good. It's about 12 p.m. and it doesn't seem too busy right now. I think the crowds so far are really great. There's a lot of breathing room and plenty of places to walk around and be distant from people. Things are going really well. Here's the line for Chicken Guy. Wolfgang Puck is also open. Little walk-up area is open at Wolfgang Puck. Again, social distancing. Here are some of the stores. Some of them are closed, some of them are open. This one's open right here, Columbia Sports Fair. It looks like they got like a disclaimer over there. And a little stanchion to mark the, probably gonna enter through that way and exit that way. This bar is not open yet, but you can see they've placed a plexiglass. It feels so good to look at things instead of just browsing all over the web. So I just came from inside Sugar Boo & Co. and it was pretty nice being in there. Usually it's pretty busy and it's super crowded, but there was maybe 4 or 5 people in there, including myself. There's a decent amount of people now. It's the afternoon, and you can tell that these are all locals. Here's another one of the Disney refreshment carts that are not open yet, but they'll be opening soon. They've installed some plexiglass in between. Blaze Pizza is open. Fine establishment where you can make your own pizza. Alright guys, so I'm inside STK. I'm still wearing the mask because I don't really have any food or anything yet. I have water on the table, so I can probably drink my water. But other than that, I'm just, wanting to keep my mask on for a little bit longer. And then once the food starts rolling around or my soda, then we'll start kicking it off. Looks like there's a little bit of a limited menu right now, but that's okay. There's still some great stuff on here. You even get some to-go food. There's even a great lunch special, that Wagyu burger and fries for 10 bucks. That sounds awesome. So of course it's a disposable paper menu, and after I finished ordering, they just took it away, and they were wearing gloves, so it's good on their part. This is the dining room right now. It's very limited. I was told that this is pretty much the maximum they're doing, but there's still plenty of good seating outdoors. Fun thing to note that they don't take your glass back to do refills. They just bring you a whole new glass. The mask is coming off for this. This is the mac and cheese trio. It's bacon, cheese, and lobster. We got these STK sandwich, horseradish sauce, au jus, and some fries. Paying the bill is pretty easy. They just give you this that they sanitize. Taking a look at some of the stores around here in the west side of Disney Springs. Not much is open on this side, I don't think. All these stores are closed. This was the food truck area. You can see the food trucks are gone. Where'd they go? Alright, that was our first day back at Disney Springs. It will not be the last time we come back. There's plenty to do. I'm looking forward for the Disney stores to reopen and for Disney in general to open back up.